easy out there today. Did it feel, pretty effortless?
There were a few things to fight within myself, but then again, we stayed on the attack the whole time. I don't think we backed off for a whole at bat, which we kept the pressure on them, made them do something, so it was good.
I know that it certainly helps when you have 3 on the board before you even go out there. I mean, that's always a nice thing.
It really is, yeah. I mean, besides the 20 to 30 minute wait, yeah, you'll take that anytime. I mean, it's awesome, and just jumping on them like that, kind of not letting the other team breathe is really good. And but then again, we didn't give anything back. Our defense was really solid today. We held them there and made it really difficult for them to get around the bases.
Yeah, you didn't throw as many sliders as you did against Chicago, but it seemed like the slider was still a pretty effective pitch for you.
Yeah, I thought it was used pretty well tonight. We didn't have like the sharpest one to where we can just strike out a lot of guys, but we did use it. We used it to get back into counts. We used it to get close to guys, and it really helped the fastball out too.
Does it? Did you even have to alter, if you will, a game plan, or were you pretty much able to stick to the script?
There was a few things we had to change. There's a few things. I did miss up a lot early on, but we did. We moved the ball around, and when guys came through the second, third time, we showed them something else too. So we didn't let them stay on one thing. We moved the ball around and had a good mix.
You feel like there is kind of something going on right now with you and Martin? He's pitched well all year. Since really you've come back from the 2 injuries, you've kind of continued to pick up steam. That's a 1-2 combination is something a team needs.
Yeah, I mean, I like to think of it that way. And, I think when all our guys are rolling great, we're going to be a really hard team to beat. So, we're definitely headed in that direction right now, I feel. And, I think it's a good thing, the best thing for our team right now. And, if we can keep throwing up zeros, that'll be great. But there will also be times, too, where we'll have to be good all the way around and sometimes maybe just squeeze out a win by a run. So, but then again, one pitch at a time for us, and we're still trying to compete and throw up zeros.
You guys have survived April and May, and as we get into June, I think everybody looks at the schedule and sees that maybe the schedule changes a little bit. Do you feel like there is an opportunity kind of right ahead of this team?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've made things really hard on ourselves in the past, that's for sure. Early on, the first month was rough, but we've been playing better baseball since then. And I don't see us as a team that's kind of regressing at all. We've kind of been going forward, and things have been working out for us here or there. But before too long, we'll have a pretty good idea of what our best baseball is going to look like.
Woody talked a lot about the team chemistry and the makeup, and getting through April in those tough times has kind of brought you guys together, where maybe lesser teams would break apart and maybe argue with each other, and you guys are so cohesive. What is that early battle? How has it brought you guys together more so now?
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed is we haven't broken apart that kind of like team chemistry or anything like that. We've been really hard nosed towards this thing. So I give a lot of the older guys a lot of credit too, because they've seen we've seen seasons that kind of got off to a rough start, and it can be really easy to kind of take a step back and be like, wow, and believe that, but we don't. We knew how good we were. We didn't panic, and we're starting to play better baseball. So I think that's a part of the past now, which is good. So I just really want to say it's important for us to kind of give that clubhouse atmosphere that we are a good team. We're going to go out and try to win every single game. So.
Thank you.
3 runs in that first inning, and then 7 for the game. It just makes it a little more easy for the manager.
Yeah, no doubt, especially in a good pitcher. School's obviously really good, got really good stuff. I knew we were going to have our hands tied a little bit. Really good at bats in that first inning. That sim just kind of set the tone, from the first at bat, and say we're not going to budge, we're not going to expand the strike zone. And the guys following him, did a good job putting the ball in play. And it was nice. It's nice to get on the board like that, especially when you got a good pitcher like John Gray. Kind of settles them down, and you can go out and throw some zeros up on the board.
Yeah, you love when a younger guy like Jonah comes up in that situation, and he's not only able to kind of extend it, but he drives in 2 runs.
Yeah, it was an 0-2 pitch, I think, that just obviously put the ball in play and drove in a couple there and got us going. So Jonah's been really good all year. Obviously, I don't think you're going to find a better hitting catcher in the big leagues right now, and he's had to take on a pretty big responsibility right now. I know with Garber, going down, we think the world of the guy, and we told him that in spring training. And so for him to take on the role of the starting catcher, I don't think anybody's shocked by his success, but it's from here out, it's going to be, a challenge for him. Obviously, you saw him in the ninth get beat up. Starting catchers have to go through a lot, and he's done a heck of a job for us, though.
Yeah, he actually told me he's regretting his decision to become a catcher.
Yeah, that's his fault.
It's on him.
That's
He
his
said
fault.
it. John Gray, you mentioned him, but gosh, it's 3 of the last 4 have been really dynamite.
Yeah, and I think just putting all the stuff that he was going through early in the season behind him, it's always kind of lingering, and, when you have the knee issue, you have the finger issue, and now it's just about he feels 100%, nothing holding him back, and you can see the stuff. Just beating a lot of really good hitters. And I know these guys have been struggling offensively, but, he went right after these guys, showed off, obviously why we value him so highly, and we needed that.